Hi, herein I'm taking up a couple of questions on kind of a proof, though based on this application of trigonometry. Let me just write down the first question. It reads as: a tower is surmounted by a vertical flag staff of height h meter. At a point on the plane, the angles of elevation of bottom of flagstaff is alpha. Let me just write down alpha in freehands. Okay, that's alpha. Rest of the question says alpha and the top of the flag and of the top of the flag is beta. Okay, we have to prove that the height of the tower is, as I am writing it here, it's given by h tan alpha by. See, such questions are not difficult while solving, but once you look at it you might feel, how do I go for it? But just read the question, start solving a normal question with given measurements. Just continue doing the same and you'll reach the answer quickly. Let me just draw. How would it look like? A tower is surmounted by, this is suppose a tower. I'll draw it here, maybe this side. This is my tower. On this tower there is a flagstaff. Maybe I draw using another color. Now this, let me complete the figure first. The tower is surmounted by a vertical staff of height h meter, so I need to write this as h meter because I'm assuming this to be the flagstaff. At a point on the plane, the angle of elevation of the top of the flagstaff. Okay, so top of the flagstaff, this is angle, where is with the top of the flagstaff, this is supposed to be alpha, and it says it is, and from the bottom is alpha. No, so this needs to be beta, and alpha will be from the bottom of the flagstaff, so this will actually be alpha. Let me just name B, C and D. Say height of the tower is given to be BC because I have assumed the tower to be BC, so tower can be given as BC. So I need to give a name. I give X to it or Y to it. Okay, let me give Y to it. I can give AB as the distance to be X. This is Y meter, this is X meter. So the tower BC is given by Y meter, and the flagstaff, that is already I have written to be H as in the question, and we have to find the height of the tower, that is BC we have to find as the one given, and I'm taking AB as X meter. Now in the triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, it is tan alpha is equal to perpendicular by base. So tan alpha can be written as BC to be y, AB to be x. Or x can be written, that is AB can be written as y, that's y by tan alpha. Let that be our first equation from the first triangle I have considered. Now I move on to considering the second triangle, that is ABD. So in triangle ABD, tan beta is BD perpendicular by AB. So let tan be as it is. BD can be represented as h plus y or y plus h. AB is again x. If I cross multiply, that makes it x tan beta is equal to y plus h. I write it here, x tan beta is equal to y plus h, right? Now this is another equation. If I replace, I got x there, right? Because from the first I got it is y by, okay, let me just replace this x from the first equation. So it becomes y, y by, so I better write it here so that I can make some space. It is like y by tan alpha into tan beta after replacing x from the first equation is equal to y plus h. This is from the first equation. Now how does this look like? It will look like y tan beta now multiplied to both of them. The cross multiplies, it is y tan alpha plus h tan alpha. We have to find height of the tower, so that is y. So now it's y tan beta, and I carry that y tan alpha to the left, equals h tan alpha. If I take y common, I'll be left with a tan beta minus y, no more y here, I've taken y common, so it will be tan alpha is equal to h tan alpha. So y will be equal to h tan alpha by tan beta by tan alpha. This is what we were supposed to prove here. So we got our height of the tower, which were represented by y as h tan alpha by tan beta minus tan alpha. Hope you got this, followed it correctly. Now I move on to another question. This is though not a proof, but I'll just write the question. And maybe, would you like to try, or you want me to explain, draw the figure and leave certain calculation part to you? That's what I will do rather. A man on the deck of a ship is 16 meters above the water level. He observes that the angle of elevation of the top of a cliff is 45 degree and the angle of depression of the base is 30 degree. Calculate the distance. Again, I'm using those short forms every time. Calculate the distance of the cliff from the ship and the height of the cliff. That means what? Let me just draw the figure. There is a man on the deck of the ship. This is the water level, and this is the man, which is 16 meter above the water level. This is the man, suppose. This is, because this is the height of the man, he observes that the angle of elevation is the top of a cliff. Where is this cliff? Let me just draw the cliff somewhere here. Let me join this so that I see. Yeah, this is the cliff. It says he observes that the angle of elevation of the top of a cliff is 45. So I join this as 45. This is the cliff. Maybe I name AB as your cliff. A, B, C. This might be given D. This might be given E. And the angle of depression of the base is 30 degree. Oh, if I draw angle of depression from this man to the base of it will be this. That means if this is, this is given to be 30, that is the angle of depression. I hope you know and is quite clear with the angle of depression and elevation. Now calculate the distance of the cliff from the ship. So what do we have to calculate? First, we also have to calculate height of the cliff, that is given by A, B and B, C. This whole is the cliff. So we have to find AB plus BC. That is one part of your question. And the other part, did they ask distance of the cliff from the ship? Distance of the cliff from the ship. What is the distance? That is BA, I guess. No, distance of the cliff. Okay. That is this distance, EB. You also have to calculate EB. That is the cliff from the ship, because the man is standing here, E and B. You have to calculate this. So for I suggest I can just discuss and let the calculations part be done by you. You can take triangle EBC first. Apply your ratios. You can apply tan 30. Also you can take, that will give you the distance because EB is a part of it. So EB, I give you the answer for you to check as well. So it is 27.7. when you round off root 3 by 1.73 though, that also I inform you. Now on the other hand, you have triangle EBA, where you can take this as tan 45. That will give you a answer for BA. That also I write it down. BA is given by 16 root 3. Now you have BA and BC is already given to be 16. So you can add this AB plus BC to get your AC, which was your question. I have left it this to part. So this is one answer you can check. Now this answer which you will get as AC, I will give it to you again and tell you the root 3, I have rounded it off as 1.73, will be 43.712 meter. I really hope you get this correct as 43.712. Thank you.